Because if you really want to know the rundown of how he got here in the first place and his whole legal status, this is basically what happened. He remains in the U.S. right now, and as we know, as his legal right is still in limbo. But in 2019, his protective status was violated in March, but then reinstated through court orders. So when in 2019, a U.S. immigration judge granted Garcia withholding of removal, which allowed him to live and work illegally in the U.S. To protect him on asylum-like status, meaning to protect him from his country because supposedly El Salvador is dangerous, gang members are after him, or whatever the case may be. But then when you go to the wrongful deported, the administrative error where they deported him despite the 2019 order, and then he get caught with this Baltimore check-in of human smuggling, let alone abuse and all these other things. So if you really look at it, ICE can't really detain him if can immediately detain him, and if removal to a third country is considered, they must give him 72-hour notice. That's how they're looking at it in July 2025, right? But he was detained at a routine check-in and announced plans to deport him to Uganda that his lawyers are quickly trying to fight this, right? Now, the judge, Paula, has temporarily blocked the deportation to Uganda, but until a proper hearing ensures due process. But how many due processes is it going to take for understand that at the end of the day, he was only here for a temporary protection to protect him from his country. He didn't go through the legal process like other um immigrants who did it the right way to come in this country. And when it come to El Salvador, the thing is, in 2019, when you look at this whole thing, right? Uganda has accepted deportees and refugees from other countries under U.S. deals, quietly negotiated. But the headlines is where I'm getting at. Want you to think that Uganda doesn't even accept illegals. And why is he going to Uganda instead of his own country? Uganda is sometimes taking deportees when their home country is off limits legally. The whole point I'm making is that Albergo Garcia, home country, does not want him there. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Peace.